Well, as we keep trucking along with our March to a Million Meals campaign, money raised for the Harry Chapin Food Bank, you may not know all of the smaller food banks that get at least some of their food from the Harry Chapin Food Bank.
Yeah, Wink News anchor Corey Lazar shows us how the dedication of volunteers pick up, sort, and hand out food to people who need it.
It's a mission you probably have no idea about. It's called the Food Rescue Program. I followed two volunteers with the McGregor Baptist Church Food Pantry drive across town to grocery stores, picking up boxes of donated food. Breads, salads, meats, even sweets. Food which sell-by date is getting close, but still perfectly fine. And when you step inside the work area of the McGregor Baptist Food Pantry, it is a well-oiled sorting machine. And you may think, wow, look at all that food. But the reality is most stock should be well over 6 feet high. And you see some spaces for things like pinto beans are empty. Bob Fain is the director of the food bank. And when you look at those numbers on the sheet that shows the exponential growth of how many people you're feeding, it's not just a number.
These are people. These are family members coming in to get food, not just for themselves, but for all their family at home. It may be that the mom's coming in and the dad's got a job, he's working. They might have 2 or 3 kids that are in school and they're getting meals at school, but when they come home, they need to have something on the table.
A constant revolving door of food. And even though the food pantry receives free food from grocery stores, it's simply not enough. And that is why the partnership with Harry Chapin Food Bank is vital.
On Wednesday mornings, I place an order online on the computer and I see what they have available. A lot of their food is no charge to us. They will provide the food for us. They also provide some food that we can pay for, but it's better than a retail price, and so we can get a discount price.
To all the volunteers here, like Ron Whitmer, the mission is personal.
There's a lot of people we meet. Some people have just legally come into the country, and they've been here a week, and they cry when they receive the food. They're so grateful. It's wonderful.
It makes you emotional too.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And when it comes to the number of people who use the McGregor Baptist Food Bank, Fain says it's not a steady growth line year to year. He says it's more like exponential growth, especially over the past 3 years.
This March for a Million Meals that you guys are doing is huge in this community. Corey, you're in a position where you might see some of the results, but most people that are doing the donations, they won't see the results.
Right.
But they're making a difference in people's lives.
You all are making a difference, every one of you who is marching with us. Want to let you know the McGregor Baptist Food Bank is open every Monday and Wednesday at 10 in the morning. It's on Fowler Street in Fort Myers. Your household size determines how much food you receive. They focus on well-rounded, healthy meals. Sometimes they throw some sweets in for the families, but great information if you know someone who could use the help. If you're in a position where you're able to help, we certainly hope that you will. Consider going to winkfeedsfamilies.com and making a donation. We're at 821,756 meals. We're getting so close. We want to make it to 1 million meals. We had a $50 donation just come in from Fred and Bernie Houston. They say no one should go hungry. Dennis Ryan gave $50. That's 100 meals as well. Big shout out to Wink. Thank you for helping the community. Well, thank you so much, Dennis, for helping us. And I told you a few minutes ago that we had that huge donation, $1,000, which is 2,000 meals, come in from R&P saying, keep up the good work. You never know when you might need it. That is so true. Some of the volunteers and some of the wonderful people who now help at the Harry Chapin Food Bank, they do it because it truly comes from the heart. They were in a position where they needed to rely on resources like the food bank in the past. Now they're paying it forward. So if you've been blessed and you can bless others, go to winkfeedsfamilies.com.